Hi guys, my name is Candy Animates, and for almost a year, I've been in the object show community. So today I'm gonna give you guys the full advice to making an object show. Okay, so for example is the theme of your object show. Like for example, do you want the show to take place in an island, a city, like some kind of forest, or whatever? Just think about where the location of your show is, and that's going to be very important. And another thing is you should think about what type of show you want to make. Is it a competition show? Is it a non-competition show? Is it like a slice of life show? Yeah. Think about think about that and how that would affect the stories and the episodes, and yeah. Another tip is to find inspiration. Now, if you want to find inspiration, think about stuff that could inspire you. Like for example, watching other object show creators or just watching your favorite series, and that could give you some inspiration. Like for example, how Battle for Dream Island was inspired by Total Drama Island, and how that just basically inspired other object shows. Stuff like that. You have to find your inspiration and stuff for your object show. And it doesn't even have to be from other object shows to find your inspiration from. Inspiration is something that's magical, and you could find it anywhere. Also, another thing is, you don't have to have a giant production team to make an object show. Reminder, this is what object shows used to look like back in the day. So yeah, like I said, you don't need a giant production team to animate your show or even have voice actors. So if you want to make an object show, then why not? As you could literally use any app to make your show. You could use Flip-a-Clip, CapCut, Adobe Animate, PowerPoint, Flash, if you have that still. But yeah, you could use anything to animate your show with. And if you don't know how to animate, that's okay. Not all animation has to be perfect. I know there's some people that could have the highest expectations ever, but hey, as long as you want to have a story that's out there, then don't give up and stuff. So yeah, if you have an idea for an object show, then you should do it and not let negative thoughts make you not want to. And it doesn't have to be an animation either. You can make an object show webcomic if you want for some reason. So yeah, you could do that. So yeah, you don't need the most highest quality animation to have a good object show. Another step is if you do hire people for your show, make sure to be extremely professional and to have a good environment, a good work environment and stuff. If you do hire people for your show, be extremely nice to them. Don't beg them to immediately deliver lines or to immediately animate. And just be extremely nice to your team. And yeah. Next is the assets. For your object show, you're gonna need the assets for your show. So, if you want, you could draw all the character bodies yourself using references from Google, which is what I do, but if you want, you could just hire people to make assets, but if you can't afford that, then you could just make all the assets yourself, and it doesn't have to look amazing, like I said. It could look like the worst thing ever, but still, you don't have to have the best assets ever. And yeah, you could hire people to make assets. You could have your friends make assets for you. You could even hire professionals too as well. Also, another thing is though, don't use AI for assets, as that's just don't do that, as AI isn't a good thing to do. Another advice is for making backgrounds, you could use references from Google and stuff, and yeah. I know I keep saying "and yeah" a lot in this video, but yeah. A few more advices: don't be rude to people. Be nice to people. If you need people to work on your object show, be nice to them. Don't be rude. And yeah, that's just mostly all the advice I had to say in today's video. And if you love OSC content, then subscribe! Also check out my show called Battle for Magic Island. And yeah.